Mistakes can cost a lot of money, especially if they are significant. The subjects of today's videos prove that a single wrong move can cost several $100,000. And this guy is clearly having a very bad day.
Bye, have a great time.
This is a case where the rails move from under the train rather than the train derailing. Talk about a good icebreaker. A life hack on how to quickly lose your job and a few $1,000s. This is how a scale model turbine jet worth thousands of dollars can be destroyed in seconds. Even this happens in F1 races. Thankfully, the rest of the car stayed intact. With one swift move, he left an entire street without power. A spectacular failure of several dozen drones in China only 3 minutes after takeoff. Looks like these guys learned from the cops in the Taxi movies. Quick, grab a glass. Don't let the good stuff go to waste.
Will there be beer?
Beer is not allowed.
Home or no function, beer well without.
And this guy not paying attention resulted in $7,000 worth of damage on a Tesla. I hope that passers managed to rescue the surviving bottles. A rocket launch that didn't go according to plan.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
I wonder if the insurance will cover this. The cameraman simply miscalculated and broke a camera worth $100,000. This is probably the most expensive car wash of his life. Not the most reliable way to deliver a TV. I really want to know why he wouldn't start with the top pallet. This lift platform transformed an Audi into a Lamborghini. Looks like this BMX bike has had enough. A single burst pipe is going to cost this family an entire fortune in home repairs. This guy just ruined someone's party. And here is an epic crash of a drone that was distributing candy for kids.
Alright.
Well, I say no.
Looks like the anti-vandalism system was not made for this. This is why launching a remote-controlled car on ice isn't the best idea. The axle couldn't handle the power of this Camaro, and this is the result. And this forklift driver definitely lost his bonus with a single move. The chances of the phone falling between the slats were 1 in a million, and yet the driver definitely did not expect such betrayal from the suspension. This girl reminds me of someone. And here is the most unfortunate possible outcome of a crane transporting a truck. This is how suddenly a burst pipe can cost you a computer. A candidate for Towing of the Year nomination. The worker's mistake is equivalent to the cost of that SUV. I wonder if someone threw a huge pack of Mentos in there. Well, looks like he's going to have to start again from scratch. Am I the only one wondering how this could have possibly happened? Falling into the pool, this girl threw her phone to save it from the water. She almost succeeded.
It's broken.
Could she be... This guy decided that he lives in the Mission Impossible verse, but frankly, he doesn't make a very good spy. I dread to imagine the reaction of the person who leveled this cement. Trying to put out the candle flame, this guy took out the TV.
Bist du behindert?
And it started off so well. Looks like this drone shows drowning as a better alternative to being piloted by that chef. Next thing you know, there's an ad looking for a good home for a kitten. This is why you shouldn't always trust the GPS. There isn't a car in this world that would withstand this crash test. This is what happens when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles need a new car.
I'm awesome.
When you didn't tip the movers. I wouldn't trust him with my motorcycle after this.
Wait, please. Oh my god.
This is what happens when you forget to feed your car again.
He killed my laptop. He killed my.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
If the shelf won't hold it, the liver won't either. Forget about the manual brake, forget about your next race. This truck serves as an example that you simply cannot escape fate. And here's what happens when builders overestimated the crane's abilities. Think of how many bachelorettes could have been blessed with these 11,000 gallons of wine. A friend just asked him to film the trick. What's the worst that could happen? All right, what do you think? Which one of them is to blame? Comment below. I think it was definitely a guy in a black t-shirt. This guy accidentally made a hole in an expensive 17th century painting with his hand. Good thing that exhibit item was inspired. We all like to take pretty pictures from the plane, but this guy took it to a whole new level. Game over. This trailer clearly picked a different destination. What's your theory? Why did this guy put the netting across from the window? This excavator machine was just demolishing a wall when suddenly the ground opened up and practically swallowed it whole, and the shop must have gained another floor.
Are you so?
I'm not superstitious, but this doesn't seem like a good sign. If it hadn't been for the white Ford, it's hard to say how far away these $90,000 would have ended up. Do you remember Major Payne's story about the little engine that could? Well, we found it. This video is proof that even military equipment is tired of fighting. Can we please stop? This is why people aren't ready for autopilot. Or maybe the autopilot isn't ready for people. These guys try to pull the car out of a ditch, but something went wrong. Watching this begs a question. What the hell kind of fuel is in this beast's tank? I wonder what will get replaced first, the rear window or the girlfriend. The operator of this crane just doesn't like flying. What do you think? How much money has this guy lost? Which one of you dreamed of a Lamborghini?
More car, bro. No!
Apparently, this guy loves his job. Who else likes parking illegally? A Chinese businessman let these guys destroy his $750,000 Lamborghini because he was fed up with the mechanic who couldn't solve the engine issue. Textbook breakdown. And here's something that went wrong in Japan during construction work of a subway. This is an epic demolition of a bridge in Genoa, a year after its tragic collapse. A whole new level of pranking. What do you think?
What the hell, dude?
It looks like this dude has the motorcycle now.
Cemento fresco.
Your face when instead of getting a bonus, you're gonna have to work overtime to pay for the broken door. Now you know how they take a fallen wind turbine apart. A 3-story, 137-foot yacht didn't quite manage to pass under the bridge and got stuck. The passengers clearly weren't prepared for a party like that. To demolish the Mini Plaza Towers in Abu Dhabi, all that was needed is 10 seconds and 6 tons of explosives. The reason for demolition was the reconstruction of a local port which didn't account for these towers in its project. Three Porsche 992s, 2 Macan, 2 Cayenne, and 1 Taycan were flooded in a German Porsche dealership after excessive rainfall. By our calculations, that's about $1 million in damages. What happens when you combine bad workers and bad weather? These metal sheets were not secured, and here's the result. That awkward moment when you want to show off your invincible screen protector, but then...
Apparently, so it shattered.
And this store employee managed to break every drink in the cooler. And she still didn't manage to find whatever she was looking for. Whoever pumped this tire, it seems tried a little bit too hard. When he was little, this driver probably tried to stop a fan with his hand. And now he's taken it to a new level. Stopping helicopter blades with his truck. And here's a step-by-step tutorial on how to turn a spectacular dish into a not-so-delicious soup. And forget about getting a tip. Well, you can give up on waiting for your fragile packages. In Taiwan, this crane operator had a hand cramp that didn't play into his hands. If you see workers running at a construction site, don't fall behind. It means that a second ago, they were having fun. The workers below asked their colleagues to create more work for them, but the colleagues took it too literally. Thankfully, no one was hurt. Think long and hard before trying to take something away from a drone. They can exhibit aggressive behavior towards people. That's all for today. Be careful and don't make the same mistakes as the subjects of today's video. And if you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.